This is the corrections video for Alfred's Essentials of Music Theory, Unit 2, Lesson 8. We're starting out with just a little bit of rhythm math. So the half note gets 2 beats, the quarter note gets 1 beat, and we add that together to get 3 beats. Half note is 2 plus 2 gives us 4 beats. Quarter note 1, half note 2, 3 beats, whole note 4, quarter note 1, 5 beats, half note 2, whole note 4, 6 beats, whole note 4, 8 beats. The next thing that it wants us to do is draw bar lines and a double bar line at the end, add stems to any of the notes that need them to give us 4 beats in each measure. So, starting out with, we can see that we have this whole note that goes all the way through beat 4. So we're going to start by drawing a bar line there. And then these black notes are going to be quarter notes. And we have 1 beat plus 1 beat. And then that half note gets 2 beats. So altogether, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, giving us another bar line. Here we have half note for 1, 2. This one starts on 3, which means it must also be a half note, which means we're going to need a bar line, or a stem and a bar line. These are all quarter notes because we can see they line up above the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, bar line. And then this first white note is only getting the first 2 beats, so which must be a half note needing a stem, and then we need a double bar line at the end. Okay, on number 3, it wants us to start by writing a 4/4 time signature. And then it wants us to complete each measure, filling in any missing beats by adding only 1 note. So we know that this half note is going to get 2 beats, which is leaving us 2 more beats left over. And so we need to draw another half note starting on beat 3. In the next measure, we have the quarter note gets 1 beat, and then the half note gets the next 2 beats. And we have 1 beat remaining, so we're going to draw a quarter note on beat 4. Next, we have quarter note 1 beat, quarter note 1 beat, quarter note 1 beat, leaving us 1 additional beat. We're going to draw a quarter note on beat 4. And then we have a completely empty measure, so we need 1 note that gets 4 beats. This is going to be a whole note. Next up, we have a half note that gets 2 beats, a quarter note that gives 1 beat, leaving us with 1 additional empty beat. We're going to add a quarter note. And in our last measure, we have a quarter note, 1 beat, quarter note, 1 beat, leaving us 2 additional beats. So we need to have a half note starting on beat 3. All right, go ahead and make sure that yours matches mine. You don't need to write these values here. I just did this so that you would know what the heck I was doing. But make sure that we match and then submit on Canvas.